Today I'm going to show you how to make pancakes. So for this you're going to need 50 grams of plain flour, 150 millilitres of milk and 1 egg, and this will make 6 pancakes. So you're going to start off, and I'm just using a jug on scale, so I'm going to start off by measuring out or weighing out my 50 grams of plain flour. I'm doing it all in a jug, so I'm using less equipment that needs to be cleaned. So you're then going to make a well in your flour and set your scales back to 0, and then you're going to measure out 150 millilitres or 150 grams of milk, and you can see that I'm combining it with my fork, or you could use a whisk as I'm going along, and this is just trying to remove any lumps as we're going. So you're trying to make that mixture nice and smooth as you're going along. As you're getting to where it needs to be with that 150 millilitres, just take any weight, excess weight from like your fork and things out of the jug, and then you are ready to continue to mix it, and just make sure that you're getting all of the flour off the sides and it's combining to make our batter, so it's all well mixed and smooth with no lumps. What you then need to do is you're going to crack your egg into your jug and just pierce your yolk and then whisk that in so that it's all well combined. So our egg is going to set our mixture, it's going to coagulate, and it's going to give us that nice pancake that we need so that it's ready. You can leave it to rest for 30 minutes if you want. You need to get to cook, you need to get a nice non-stick pan which isn't too big. Add in a tiny bit of oil and then wipe it out with some kitchen towel because you don't want it to fry it. You're then going to pour some of your batter in, and then you might need to add a little bit more, but then just roll it around the pan so you get a nice thin layer, and then that should cook for about 30 seconds to a minute. And you should be able to go around with just a thin ended knife to just see if you can release the edges so that it's easier to flip over, because you can see we've got that caramelization and that dextrinization happening on the bottom. So we've got our dextrinization from the starch with that dry heat, and we've got our caramelization happening from the lactose, the sugars in the milk. Okay, so just using your spatula to flip it over and then press it down so that it's fully cooked. So again, another 30 seconds to a minute. You can flip it over to check the other side, and then you are ready to serve with your choice of filling.